Well, we've been sitting on I75 at a dead stop for about an hour now. I've got an hour 20 minutes left on my clock. And my low fuel light's on. My truck just shut off. People are out of their cars walking around.
Are they?
Yeah, I see them up there. I was going to shut down about 25 miles back. 35. No, we only have 28 to where we're going, so 60 miles back. And decided, oh, you know what? Let's just go to our fuel stop and shut down there.
Oops.
I guess a semi-truck and a pickup truck collided, and it's blocking the whole interstate.
And can you hear? You don't hear any engines.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, yeah. Everyone has their cars off, too.
Well, no, cars are quiet, so they're probably still running.
It sounds pretty like you can hear a pin drop out there. Wow.
So, yeah, that sucks. I went ahead and bought the Garmin GPS. I'm going to move it over to where the Ram McNally is when we shut down, but right now it's right there because I just turned it on to see how it compared to the Ram McNally. But I'm going to be retiring the Ram McNally just because it's time for a change. 28 miles to my fuel stop. There's a rest area about 6 miles up, which is probably where we're going to go and shut down, because something tells me we'll be running in the red as far as hours go. So there's that. But if we do run into the red, I will tag it as stuck in an accident, at an accident scene or whatever. You know, what can you do? I don't want to hear none of this, oh, you should pre-plan better in my comments, because you can't pre-plan for an accident. I was going to shut down with a couple hours left on my clock. I was going to shut down originally where I was shutting down. I thought I was going to have about a little over 2 hours, and I had like 2 hours, 45 minutes. So it's like, no, I'm going to just go up. And I was going to shut down with about an hour and 45 minutes. Now we're down to an hour 17. We were moving slow for a while, but they must have shut it down. They must have shut it down because no one's moving. No one's moving. Nobody's moving. Melissa, is anybody moving?
No one is moving.
I'm hungry.
So am I.
So anyone looking for a sweet deal on a Ram McNally 780? No, that's the Garmin 780. 760, 740, whatever it is. TND 740, I think it is. Also got a Ram McNally 70 tablet. That's a bigger piece of crap, that thing. I think they've come out with an update to make it work now. Anybody with those tablets where the GPS little dude would fall off the route and it would sit there and tell you reroute. They had a problem with that when I called them. And
man, they got that big truck back up in the road. Yeah, I'll be moving here in a little bit.
right on. We were just told we should be moving here in a little bit.
I'm enjoying sitting here.
So what they did is I sent in that GPS to get repaired. No, I sent in that GPS to get repaired. They sent me the 70 back. It had that weird, stupid problem. They said, yeah, they know they have a problem. They don't have a cure for it yet. But somebody told me they updated theirs and it's working now. This was like, 8 months ago that I'd done all this. It's been under my bunk in a box for 8 months because they were going to send me another one, and they sent me back my original one that I sent in, and it worked. They fixed whatever was wrong with it. Which again it wasn't physically broken. I did a update on it, and I lost internet connection, and that corrupted the files in it. So I had to send it in, and they went in and they basically turned it to brand new again. In some parts, because it still had my name in there or some things I said in there. But whatever they did, I ran the repair on it. Repair would only last a few days, and then it would act up again. So whatever they did, they fixed it, because the GPS has never acted up again as far as that problem goes. But
so what do you hear about what's ahead?
I heard that they just got the truck uprighted, and we should be moving in a little bit.
I got the impression that it's about 2 miles yet.
Yeah, I was told it was at mile marker 7, and we're at mile marker 8 here, so it's about a mile, maybe a mile and a half
I
up.
figured they probably had the tow truck out there since we haven't moved in so long.
Yeah, because he went by a while ago, and I figured, that's what they were doing, is dragging him out. But yeah, they said we should be moving in a minute. Yeah, hopefully, Four-wheeler next to me came and asked. Well, you heard. Anyways, what was I talking about? I forgot. You weren't listening to me, so you don't know what I was talking about. What was I talking about?
Oh, I don't.
I don't have an iPad.
Oh, I don't know what you were talking about.
The Ram McNally. It has a tendency when you leave somewhere. Now, don't get me wrong, the Garmin will do this too. If you pull into a truck stop and you got to leave, well, we'll see. I assume it's going to, but the Ram McNally has a big time problem when you pull into truck stops. It will try to take you through the mountains 20 miles and back to the interstate, rather than making a left or a right and the interstate's right there. So you always got to know, and the easy fix for it is, hey, when you get out, you just go back the way you came. Don't listen to your GPS when you leave a fuel stop. But lately the dumb thing you'll be driving and it wants you to get off and take, the state route that parallels the interstate for a while and then get back on. Or instead of going up to the interstate, making a left to get on going south, it will have you go north for 5 miles, get off, turn around, get back on, and then go south. Which, you just got to know where you're going, and that won't get you. But problem with that is sometimes you're, the interstate's right there. You don't think of that. And when it tells you get on, make a left to get on, you make a left to get on because you want that interstate. You're not thinking, wait, it's telling me to go the opposite way. So it's more of it just pissed me off. So I'm mad at it. So because I'm mad at it, it's got to go bye-bye. Or it's going to go under the bunk. and it'll sit there until one day I bring it back out, I guess. The Garmin, I should probably do a review on it after I've had it for a little bit, but there's a lot of features that the Garmin doesn't have that the Ram McNally has. Like the Ram McNally will tell you there's a way station coming up and there's a toll booth, there's a curve. The Garmin, it just dings at you and then it just says it on there, so you have to actually physically look at it to see what's coming up rather than it just speaking it. I don't know why Garmin doesn't fix that and make that speak it to you. Also, you can adjust your distances on the Ram McNally. You can tell it to tell you the turn's coming up in a quarter mile, 5 miles, whatever. Garmin, it's just default. And it tends to tell you when your turn's coming up, in my opinion, too close. I mean, it says it way back there, too far away, and then too close. There's no in between. And you can't adjust, like if your speed limit's 70, as soon as you hit 71, it dings at you and just shows or the speed limit's red, to where the Ram McNally you can adjust. Hey, I don't want you to complain that speed limit's, I'm going too fast till I'm 5 miles, 6, 10 miles, whatever, over the speed limit. So, this ain't a review video, so I'm going to just shut up now. Right, Melissa? This is, stuck in traffic. Hopefully traffic starts moving in a minute, because I got to pee. And I'm hungry. And I'm running out of hours. And I'm running out of fuel.
Yeah, not good.
Like, comment, subscribe.
And ring the bell.
Ding.